Thank you, Freds. It's wonderful to be with you again today, and thank you for inviting me into your home. We had a beautiful little white Maltese dog named Luther. He had been rescued from a pound. We always called him our little dog that had been safe in death row. And all 37 years of our married life, we've had dogs, but this dog was the best of them all, and we had grown to love this little guy. One evening we were in a hurry to go somewhere, and my wife told me that I should let Luther out for his walk before we left. And she said, "Now, don't let him run down the stairs outside. Go before him, because he'll run further than he should." Well, like a lot of husbands, I wasn't paying enough attention to my wife's instructions, and so I opened the kitchen door, which leads out to some wooden steps that go down a level to the ground, the backyard. And Luther raced out ahead of me. I wasn't concerned, and I'm about halfway down the steps when I hear Luther barking ferociously, and then I hear another deeper woof woof. And out of the line of my vision, what had happened was our neighbor girl, who lives down the cul-de-sac from us, had been walking her big dogs, and not seeing any small children or other dogs in the neighborhood, she had just slipped her dogs off their leashes to let them run home, just as our dog stood and began to defend his turf. Well, one of her big dogs rushed our little dog, Luther, and grabbed this Maltese by the neck and shook him like he was a rag doll. I arrived at the bottom of the steps just in time to see this young teenage girl grab her dog by the collar and pull him off Luther. Luther immediately ran. He was no longer in this ferocious barking mood. He ran past me up the steps, and then he waited for me to get to the top of the steps, and I picked him up. There was a little bit of blood already on his beautiful white fur. And later we got him to the vet, and he had come very close to losing his life. But I thought, as I reflected upon Luther's escape from death, that he was a model for what we ought to do when we're in trouble. He did two things that are important. He went to the place where he was safe, the top of the stairs, and he came into the arms of the one who loved him. That's exactly what we do in regard to our relationship with God. We always know that we are safe in the loving care of Jesus. Jesus himself said, "Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." When we come to him, we know we're safe in him, because there is no one who has ever cared for us like Jesus. After all, he gave his life on a cross because he loved us so much that he wanted eternal relationship with us. May God bless you today.